Probably not going to get any sleep tonight, and I'm not going to get any sleep because I'm going to make more videos. I just want to let you guys know how enslaved people are. They're one-dimensional bots. I talk to people at work. I'm telling you right now, people are too fixated on where'd you look that up, where'd you get your research. And if you say something that's above them, the ironic thing is they say, oh, how, that's just in your mind, man. You're just thinking that. That's where it comes from. That's where you get your inner wisdom. You see, there's ways that you can get certain knowledge, man. It's from your soul, it's your intuition, it's all that stuff. But people think you gotta be so external to find all this shit. That's why everything was made to destroy us. But I can't even talk to all those people at work. I can't even talk to them, man. They're one-dimensional bots, man. They're so trapped. One of them literally told me I just like to pretend and stay ignorant to that as possible. Like I just want to be ignorant and oblivious. Man, that's horrible, man. Like, he's so lost. He doesn't even care. He just admitted he doesn't even care, man. He wants to stay completely oblivious and ignorant to that as possible. He doesn't even care, man. If everybody were like him, especially me, evil would have won. He doesn't give a shit, man. He does not give a shit, man. And the rest of the people are compartmentalized, because if you try to talk to them about how Jesus wanted people to open up their third eye, he'll just say he wouldn't even believe you. People say, if you don't, it's not true because it's not in the Bible. Like, they think what they see is all that goes on. The ironic thing is that they think the third eye is evil, but it's just like energy. It's how you use it, like negative and positive. I mean, the Lord made us, man. We have a sixth sense, and like, you understand that that's part of our body. Like, how are you going to assume that that's like an evil thing? Like, we just have an evil thing that was made in us. How do you know for certain? I mean, that was in us, man. The Lord made that. The Most High made that. It's horrible. You just assume so much. And you want to tell me where'd you get your research? You're so enslaved. You are so enslaved. It's horrible. Like, I'm not even going to mention the names, but I'm going to talk about there are family members that are literally victims to their past. They don't realize it. It's horrible. It's so sad. I'm not even making fun of them. I'm not going to say their names because it'll be personal. They'll feel like it's personal if they see this video without me trying. That's how, listen. People have pointed me out. I've got my fair share of sand cakes in my face. That's how we learn, man. It may be stronger, but that's the way you have to have it happen to you. But people are so far gone that, they're so lazy. Like, they've been so programmed, they don't even want to try. And they don't even want to admit their mistakes, and they become so stubborn. Like, I mean, it's so bad that they're destined for the lowest dimension. Like it's really, it's bad. They couldn't even get knocked out. They couldn't even learn a lesson the hard way. That's how bad it is, man. Dude. In fact, those same people, heck, they've been abused by their parents so much that they don't even feel anything. It's gotten to a point where they're going to be experiencing the worst, miserable pain for the rest of their life in the lowest dimension. The sad part is we had no control over this shit. But it's how you connect it. But a part of it is that we don't have free will. So there's people who are destined to be evil and failures, but I'm not making fun. But it's how you know who's a winner. But sitting down is easier than standing up. So there has to be more losers to be winners. So I'm not even being mean. That's what's sad. There's people they're so enslaved. They are digging a hole of idiocy for themselves, and they're so compartmentalized they don't realize it. Like, I'm just gonna talk about if you're watching this, listen. I gotta give an example about my family, but I'm not gonna give out any names. Listen, I don't care. Okay? If you meditate on 528 hertz, you wouldn't even have cared that you would have figured out, oh, he's mentioning a fault of mine. Oh, I feel that's that hurts my feelings. I mean, you're gonna get your feelings hurt, but if you meditate, you can at least handle it more. Like, we're all victims of something. It's gonna happen. But the fact that this is all a matrix, it's there to make you stronger, so yeah. But, you'll have certain emotions that you'll feel, and yeah, you'll get pissed off, but those positive frequencies will still be within you, and you can still be aware of it. So the chances of you sinking back down to it is that much more less likely. You see? So it's good to express your emotions anyway. You don't want to hold them in. But that's the thing, man. When you don't have those positive frequencies, all you got are negative frequencies, and they'll enslave you as you're going through free will. So only the strong-minded will never go past the line. Anyway, I mean, like, this one person, like, there were these two people. I was at my aunt's house. This one guy was trying to explain something. I'm not gonna say. This one person was trying to explain something to somebody else, and they were trying to explain to them about God and love and everything. They mentioned religion, and the other person, that was like a red flag for them. Like, literally a red flag. They couldn't see past it, and so they started mentioning, that person mentioned all this shit that didn't even relate to what he was trying to say, but that person didn't see it. And so it totally turned into something else. And he wasn't even trying, like, he was just trying to make a point. And that person is a victim to a certain thing in their past that allowed that person to be like that. That person can't see where that person is coming from. So meanwhile, like, I saw them out there for, like, I think it was like an hour straight, man. Think about how much energy that they were wasting. It's not like the person that was trying to explain that was involved in it and didn't even want that. And meanwhile, there's evil out there. The devil's trying to destroy all of us, so I'm sure there are like demons up there in higher frequencies, but they're more miserable than we are. But they love the fact that they can try to compartmentalize us and get us more miserable. Anything they can see, oh, look at those two people. Ha, there's one thing that person doesn't know, and they're a victim to something else, so they don't see it the way he's explaining it. That's how they look at things. And they just... Let's see if we can manipulate them even more. Let's see if we can... Well, yeah. Let's feed off any low frequency of, like, emotions. Oh, I feel so good. Yes. Oh, I love you, Satan. Oh, and you know, it's horrible. It's bad. It's so bad. And so, oh my gosh. Like, there were people I couldn't even talk to at my aunt's house. I mean, it was the word religion that had them not even connected back to the Most High and what heaven is. But see, Jesus wasn't religious. I'm not religious. I don't even care, man. But see, that was placed there to get us to even question that and say, is it even the right thing? Listen, no, religion, like, if you want to be religious, fine, but that's, like, designed to, like, really, it was designed to it's just practices, man. In the end, God just loves your heart. Jesus wasn't religious. Forget religion, man. If you want to practice Buddhism, who cares? But it does connect back to the Most High in Jesus, but that they're just a connection back to ascend to the highest dimension, and it goes up higher than that. And if you get your soul destroyed, like if it gets back to a certain point, you're gonna not make it, and that's why, like, the devil. But it's more than that. It's a negative frequency. It's all that shit. That's why they do this shit. They're trying to they want our souls, but it's so much more bigger than Earth, man. And meanwhile, I mean, people don't realize that it's horrible, man. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe it, man. I love everybody, but see, I can't even talk to a certain amount of you guys because, like, you're not even trying to. I mean, you can't even help it. It's not even your fault. But, like, when I talk to you, but see, there comes a point where I have to talk to a certain amount of you guys a certain way because you'll unknowingly enslave me back down to what you think like. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've done it too. But the more higher up you go, the more you don't want to deal with it. Because when you start seeing things that a lot of people don't see, it's like you don't want to go back to it. But you love them, but it's nothing personal. Because they could become, it depends on the person, not even the family, but anybody could become a threat to you depending on how delusional they are. That they're willing to get pissed off at you if you say something that they don't like. And so you're scaring them, and so it goes beyond what they believe. Or it goes outside their box because your box is bigger. But see, it's just, it could be a frame of mind. It's just, don't focus on the difference. Focus on how things connect, because if you get so fixated on what I'm saying, you won't get it. That's why they created this matrix, man. That's why people don't even believe in aliens. But they think of aliens like great, guys. But it, like, alien just means different from us. Break down the freaking word and it, like, starts, like, there's similarities to it. I gotta stop this video. I mean, people are screwed if they don't start waking up. And people make fun of, I'm woke, I'm woke. They make fun of it. It's horrible. Everything's ass backwards. I'm done. 528 hertz, guys. Stay woke. Yeah, that's right, yeah.